Hey y'all, Gabriella here, and welcome back to Suburban Soul Homestead. So today I am digging into my seed, all of my seeds, all of my seeds. So last year I struggled because I didn't have my system was very inefficient, and so as a result, I had to get a lot of starters. And so this year, one of my main goals is to grow as much food as possible from seed. I did grow some stuff from seed, but not as much as I really wanted to. And so as a result, I didn't get all the peppers I wanted to have. And so this year, so that I don't have that problem, I'm trying to, today's video is really going to be focused on creating a system, a functional system for my seeds and also my schedule. So that was the biggest thing. So if you need some inspiration, some guidance, some inspiration, some company, please keep watching. So I recently found these 4 pocket um, pocket protectors, and you put your seeds in them. And so it's about 50, so I can fit about 100 seed packs in here. And so the idea that I have sort is to store my seeds in here, because right now I have them, as I showed you, I have them in these boxes here. And they've been, I store them in my basement in a cool place. But it's just, I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I had and how it was organized. Okay, back to the binder. So I'm going to use this calendar. I've printed out this calendar online on Canva, and I'm going to have this. I'm going to organize them and order them based on when I'm going to start the seedlings. I don't know if the system's going to work. It feels, and in my mind, the way I'm thinking about it, it feels like it might make sense. And so, but I'm going to chart it and see what happens over the course of the season. So let's do this. All right. When I saw this, I got super, super, super excited because I might need to put some light on for y'all. Okay. Oh, that's good. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to take these out. All right. So this is some really it's like really good quality fabric. Plastic. And it seems like it'll last as plastic does forever. And so here are some of my seeds. Oh my goodness. These are strawberry seeds that I tried to, that I scraped off of the actual seed. I scraped it off, dehydrated it, and then like took all the little seeds off. And so I don't know, maybe I'll be able to grow some strawberry plants, but I know that I won't be getting any strawberries from those this year, maybe next year. But I already have some strawberries that are planted. Um, for next coming year, and I have this. Now let me give y'all a closer look at how it was organized, real quick. See if I can position the camera so that you can see. So here, I had them sorted like, the tabs are here and, all of the different things, but it just, it was just not, it wasn't as efficient as I needed it to be. Yes, I could find everything, but it still wasn't good enough. All right, I got a lot on this table. Okay, and this, more seeds. Just, okay. And truthfully, I was just like looking through a seed catalog. I'm just like, girl, you better get in those seeds you have. Like, just, I have a lot of seeds. So, okay, and this is some packs that I have from for extra seeds that I saved from last year. I have some pepper seeds that I saved. Oh, these here. This is going to be the story of the mystery seeds. My I was drying some seeds last year, and my cat knocked over the seeds and they got all mixed up. So I know these are all pepper seeds. It's a combination of, like, I think serrano, jalapeno, chili, habaneros. So they're gonna all go in the same bed, and it's gonna be called the mystery pepper plot. So we'll be returning to that soon. All right. So um, I'm going to. You know what I need? I need. Okay. Let's see. So I remember last year, this was my system. I would take. I'm laughing at myself, and I know I shouldn't be, but I have to. I would take little tabs and put how far out from the last frost date I should be um, starting these seeds. And so I have the, I'm not cardamom, cilantro and sage and fennel, all of these different ones. And so I would have this little tab, right? And it didn't help me to um, get the seeds started when a tab said I should start. So, but I think it might help me here. Did I do it with these two? I did it with, yeah, see? I had them for the eggplant, you know, all of these different ones. So that's 10 to 12 weeks, which is probably go first. So I'm going to start sliding some of these into the ones that have been labeled and then go back. Another day took me some time, quite a while, about a week to finally finish and finally get this video recorded. So I just want to show you all how I've organized my seed catalog in preparation for my seed starting. In my next video, I'm going to show you all that setup. But I'm going to show you what I have. Okay, so here's what I have. I have printed out a calendar and I have the weeks marked here. And, this is kind of a draft in a way because there are things I'm going to add. And so what I've done is I've put all of the seeds that I'm going to be starting in February, and same thing with like March. And I also have a section where I put for direct sowing. And so, but we're not going to do that till much later in the season. Planting a lot of flowers this year. And so direct sow. And so what I'm also planning to do is to come back later in the season and like midsummer to redo this because there's going to be some things I'm going to be planting for the for the fall and the winter. And so just to give you all just a little look at some of the things I'm going to be planting, we have thyme and onions, and I already have coneflower or echinacea, but I'm also going to plant some more in my backyard because I have it in my front yard right now. Chives and dill and some brassicas, lots of tomatoes. Tomatoes did really well. I'm going to do some peppers so that I can do my my hot sauce. Love hot sauces. And so some sweet peppers, and these are seeds that I saved from last year. Told you about the mystery peppers. We're gonna figure out, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. Eggplants for my son, more seeds that I saved, lots of basil, and I'm also going to grow hibiscus this year. I love hibiscus tea, and I'm super excited about growing that, and lots of flowers. This is the pincushion flower, calendula, poppy. This one I've actually never seen before, but I'm gonna see if I can grow it and see what happens. More tomatoes, cucumbers. I've never grown watermelon, so I'm gonna grow one specifically this um, variety. I want to grow one. I think that's the sugar baby, because it it takes, I think it's like less than 90 days or something like that. And so just trying to be mindful of how long it takes to grow a plant. You know, butternut squash saved. We'll see if those sprout because I've had those a while. My son makes instruments, and so gonna grow gourds and see if that comes. Love delicata squash since I've lived in New England. It's, you know, one of those things. And another thing I'm really excited about growing this year is indigo. I do fabric dyeing, and I'm really been experimenting with natural dyeing. And indigo is a color that I just am deeply, deeply in love with and feel very, very connected to. And so I'm going to grow indigo plants. So I'm really excited about sharing just my natural dyeing, fabric dyeing journey with y'all. And, you know, catnip, lemon balm, these are some of my favorites. I'm going to also talk about um, this when I show you all the sort of, I call it the healing garden. Um, more flowers, and more flowers. Love flowers and plan to plant quite a bit. More pickling cucumbers every year. I make my lacto fermented pickles, more zinnias, and I'm planning to get some dahlia, and I planted a rose bush last year. And what else did I plant? I also have some lilacs. And I think this year I want to also plant hydrangeas. So yeah, all of this, I'm praying that this is a successful growing season. And here's some of the direct sow beets. I know I love beets, corn, some sage, and then these are going to be um, yeah, I think I need to, some areas I need to just tighten up a bit because the corn, the beans, and the melons should be going in at around the same time. Because definitely want to utilize the Three Sisters method. So that is it for today's video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It felt like a very long video to make, but I wanted to just share this with you. I hope it was helpful. And if you have any comments or any tips that you might have that might help the system to work more efficiently, I really appreciate if you put in the comments. And I hope that you tune in again soon. Be well. Peace.